Okay guys, so in this video I want to talk about kind of weekends. Something that we see with a lot of you guys time and time again is an attitude of being strict and on point Monday to Friday and then sort of being all over the place and letting loose at the weekend. And I guess obviously that's just a pattern of behaviour that's kind of existed for a lot of people for a long time. Your week probably has a lot of structure to it with work, and you're able to then bring that structure to your training and your diet. But at the weekend there's less structure, and that seems to then be a catalyst for poorer behaviours in terms of and poorer habits in terms of diet and training and stuff like that, and being consistent. The one thing we've got to look at here is that when we're on this fat loss phase in this program, which is, quite an aggressive transformation, we're looking for a big transformation, we cannot just disregard the weekend, all right? The weekend, Saturday and Sunday, is, well, it's 2 days out of the week, which is 2 out of 7, which is, well, what is that? I'll do the maths. 2 divided by 7 times. It's nearly 30% of the week, right? 30% of the week. So if you're doing well, you've in a calorie deficit, let's assume your deficit's about 500 calories a day. So between what you eat and what you're burning off, you're in a deficit of about 500 calories a day, which over the course of 5 days is 2,500 calories. If you are then a bit sloppy at the weekend, your activity's not as high as it was during the week, and you're not counting calories and you're blowing out and you're drinking, we can easily blow out that 2,500 calorie deficit that got created Monday to Friday, and essentially our fat loss is gone. All right, essentially our fat loss is gone. It's 30% of the week. So there may be a time and a place in the future for easing up at the weekends and being a little bit more structured Monday to Friday, and then letting loose a little bit at the weekends. But in this transformation phase especially, you cannot just completely disregard the weekend, all right? You can't go in with the attitude that your body doesn't count calories on Saturdays and Sundays, because it clearly fucking does, right? And so we need to be on point. Now, this is not to say that you don't then enjoy yourself at the weekend, or that you don't socialise at the weekend, because that's clearly not going to last either. But you can't just be totally remiss about the weekend and falling off your diet and stuff like that. So this is where a lot of the educational stuff's going to pop in, and we have this covered in other videos in terms of managing eating out, managing alcohol, and that sort of thing, and just being smarter with food selection and food choices and stuff like that, so that you can still live your life at the weekend, but also still make progress on this program. All right, it is too much work to put in to just throw it all away at the weekend. As I say, in the future we can get to weekends with a bit more flexibility and freedom, but in this 12-week, in our 90-day transformation, we want to be absolutely on point and not wasting our time just by messing up Saturdays and Sundays, all right?